Glitter bombs, people. Glitter bombs. Welcome, welcome. I figured I'd have it all set up real nice here. Real nicey behind me. All my pretty paintings. All the pretty Christmas decorations. And my lovely luck jars from my very good friend from culinary school. She is very much so. Welcome, people. Welcome. I am here working on the jam. What jam will I always be working on? I be working on my brick house. Yes. Feeling strong today, people. I'm feeling strong today. Not only did I upgrade the yoga, I failed at upgrading at the yoga. So it's all a matter of going back and continuing with the easy yoga. Tomorrow I will be going back to my drawing board and my fucking flat mat. And I'm like, what's up with the yoga? Oh, girl, the yoga failed me. Because I was able to get into certain positions and then my body failed me. And you should not laugh at yourself when you're in a yoga position. You'll go down like a ton of bricks. Like the brick house fell to the ground. She came a tumbling down. So I stopped laughing, got myself up off of the floor. I decided to sub out and do the easy level tomorrow. Keep trying. I'm going to keep trying on the easy level. I'll stay on the easy level till I'm able to multitask my body and mind. Because two things are great, but when you do two of them together, not so good for the squirrels, okay? I'm not going to chew gum and fucking rub my head and pat my tummy. I'm not able to pick my leg up and fucking kick it out at the same time. Nope, not able to do it. I tried very badly. It was a very epic fail. And then I started to laugh mid position. So you know, as I went to the ground hard. I felt like the ground shook, but I'm on the ground. Okay. There is no getting lower than where I was, but the ground shook. I was like, okay. Not my idea of advancing much today. I did not stay the beginner. Yes, yeah, oh yeah. I've already decided that, girl. when I was on one leg, not in the right position, and fucking started to laugh, I was like, Timber. Could I have stopped myself from falling so hard? If I wasn't laughing, probably. So I had a great laugh this morning. It was fucking amazing. I must say. It was fun. It was fun. Girl, if you and me sat down here, we would be in we wouldn't get no yoga done because I'd have you in the knots. I tried really hard not to focus on anything in yoga because she says, clear your mind. She's very cool, right? And I'm like, and I'm side glancing at her saying, am I in the right? I'm not in the right position, but I can do positions. I can do certain positions, but I can't get in like the exact position. So when I went into the position, I was like, oh, I got this. I knew how to do it. And I was going with the motions. And then she's like, so kick your leg, put yourself and all your weight onto your left palm and your left knee and your left big toe. And I'm like, oh, What do you mean, all my weight? And I'm like, okay. So I started to shift my weight, and she said, now kick your leg out and your arm out. And I'm like, and as I started to push my leg out, I was going down, bitch. She was yelling timber, I tell ya. She was fucking yelling timber. And if I hadn't yelled timber, the fucking ground would have cracked. The ground would have broken into pieces. I've only got like, what is it? Click and peel. Click and peel, not click and peel. It's not stick and peel. It's the floating floor. Is it? It's the linoleum or whatever. You click it into place. So if that had to click the wrong way, oh shit! Hang on, I didn't know you were here, bud. What are you at? Links copied. Paste. I've got one, maybe two roach. No, one good roach joint left, or two little ones. Think I'm gonna go for it. Smoke it. Get it gone. There's nobody getting back to me on the whole weed buds got newfie buds. I'm starting to wonder. Were they hacked? Were they hacked? For Munster. Blind Neil's here. Kelly Lynn. Vermonster Grows. Mr. Masshole. Nora the Stock Explorer. Hop on up here. We get this going. Oh, look at you, already ready.
I have a joint. I have a roach in my mouth. Can you hear me?
I can perfectly.
Does the microphone sound good?
Yes. Sounds like you're in a helicopter.
Good. I finally found one that works on StreamYard. God damn it.
Yeah. Right?
Nice.
Yeah.
Now I can hear shit.
Love it.
It's like right in my ear, Shirley.
Can you really?
Yeah, it's like right in my ear. I can hear it all now.
Hello,
instead of having to go like this, all up like this. You've
Right?
seen it before. You've seen it before.
I've seen you come up. Yeah, I've seen you come up, try to hear it.
Nice.
Love it. I love it. So
it
now
fucking work. This fucking thing was like $200.
I thought you said you paid more than that for it.
I probably did. I probably paid $300 for it. I don't so remember, but
Yeah.
I think it was real fucking expensive. I do know that. I'm glad it fucking works now. It didn't used to work on the old phone.
Yes, okay. I'm waiting on a fresh bag, okay. I'm like, nope. The mimosa's working for me, but then I sold the last gram to Sharon.
Why'd you do that?
She needed it more than I did, and I had enough roaches. And then they like never answered me. And I'm like, oh shit.
Shirley, you got to always have the weed you smoking and the weed that's available to everybody else.
I know.
And never mix the two. Be like, nope, I ain't got none over there. That pile. Once it goes into the my pile.
2 ounces every time, right?
Yeah, but once it goes to the my pile, it stays in the my pile. That's all I'm trying to tell you.
I know.
But hey, $10 is $10.
I told me, did you? Cool. Listen, Peter Weed Man had some good weed and got me stoned, but it didn't fucking fix the squirrel in me. Right? It wasn't. I sold most of what he sold me anyway. I never got a chance to try some of his. There was some I never got a chance to try, so I sold it all. I can't help that. I can't help that.
I was laughing at.
I was getting it in. I'm sending it out. I was like, shit.
I was laughing at Neil's comment. He said that the close up earshot is so fucking common on StreamYard.
because nobody can hear nothing. I'm
Yep.
here like this watching.
Yep. I got the shit right in my ear. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, they do the shit on purpose. They make cell phone speakers just fucked up enough to where you need speakers or headsets and shit to hear the shit.
Right? And
The
the
TV,
same thing
yeah,
on a laptop.
the TVs, everything. Like, you turn on the TV and it's like all the verbal communication is down low, but the music is blast you the fuck out. You put a sound bar on it and everything sounds kind of right.
Right?
You know? It's
But this
fucked
is
up.
it. When I had the first computer that was shipped down, it was refurbished. But as soon as you turned on the sound, it was like it was cracking. It was like almost like one of the speakers blew.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what the hell? I'm not listening to this shit.
Right.
But this one's got a better speaker, even though it's not as good as I thought it was. I thought it would be a decent speaker. I'm not complaining. Hey, booty, booty, booty.
We got,
I've got to do
yeah.
it.
What up, No Fly? CSL? Nana, your mama?
Nana's here. Are you for
Yep.
real? Hey, Nana.
Yes, Shirley, the real one.
Glitterbombs, doll. How are ya? I'm doing some sick things this week. I painted a panda bear. That's being shipped off. Stacy Morgan's The Wild picture's gone. He should have that this week. I'm doing some big things in the painting. Cheers. I'm on Brain Jerk today at 11:30.
Why 11:30? Oh. You talking 11:30? You talking 11:30? Your weird ass fucking time zone.
Just because we're different, don't mean we're like different. Okay?
Yes, it does. Like when I looked at all the fucking time zones on the planet Earth, it said fucked up time zone, and it was orange, and it was all of Newfoundland and fucking the middle of Australia and a little patch of.
It is the
was
middle
like,
of Australia too.
Yep,
The
and then
middle
a
of
little
Australia
patch.
has a half hour.
Yep, a little patch in Philippines too somewhere.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, there's three random ass locations in the world where they got that fucked up.
They can't be random. They can't be random.
It has to have something to do with the shape of the planet.
Trippy.
That's all I think.
Listen, man, we're in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean on a fucking rock. Like,
I'm just saying, if everything was the way we think it is, that little phenomena wouldn't really exist, would it?
Right. True, I suppose.
Yep.
This is weird. But I believe in the earth is round.
It might be, but it might not be totally spherical. It might look like a fucking, it might look like something that, like a piece of popcorn type of round.
Funky. That's what it should be. That's what it should be.
I'm just saying, like, it's still kind of round from a distance, then you get up out of it, you see, oh, it's not really round, is it? It's got all this fucking,
No.
All this fucking, yeah.
Humans and their concept of time, right? I don't believe in the daylight savings crap. Some people took it away and are not even using it. Why not?
Yeah, I don't, it helps in my area for the reason they set it up over here, from what I've been told, is so that it makes it to where all the kids are at the school bus, like when the sun's coming up and not like in the dark in the morning.
Yeah. Yes.
That's kind of what they told me. I don't know how really true that is. I think it's more to do with agricultural, you know what I mean? Like just adjusting the sleeps. Actually, I don't think that's true at all, because agricultural people, they usually wake up when it's dark anyway. Like they get up and start their day in the dark every day anyway.
Yes.
They're up early as fuck. They're up before the
Mhm.
sun, before the yeah. They're getting ready to
Yes.
be out there when the shit starts.
Most
Yeah,
farmers are up way before dark. Way before
yeah,
dawn,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. Absolutely. So like to them, it really don't matter. To them, it really don't matter that hour. It don't. You know, they don't need to throw their body off by an hour.
Right?
but But at the end of the day, when the whole rest of the world is behaving that way, like when they're sitting outside of a store because they think it's 8 o'clock and it's actually or 9 o'clock because it's actually 8 o'clock and they gotta wait that fucking hour, it kind of it's it sucks. But
Yes.
what up, lady spellbreaker? Yeah, she
Hey,
says I get up at dark 30.
dark 30.
You on the farm? You on the farm?
I
You got a
like to
city
get up
farm?
at dark 30. I get up a couple times at night, but I go back to bed.
Yep, yep. So how does the headset sound? Does it sound good?
Yeah, sounds like you're right there, like you're talking into a headset. It sounds like it's
Good.
a headset.
Maybe this is what I needed for I gotta
Karaoke.
try the maybe.
Yes. Oh, now maybes. And we figured out we're gonna try a different a scene. It's gonna be a co-host and it's gonna be
Well, I'm
one
thinking,
person at a time. So and
yeah.
then the person comes down so no one gets talked over and no one gets interrupted.
Well, every karaoke night has different little,
Yeah,
like if you want to take 15 to have a little group chat, but like for me, no
sure.
matter what group, no matter what goes on with group chat, I usually don't want to be up there when there's like a bunch of because I can't handle the chaos.
It's
I just
really
can't
hard,
handle.
even just one on one, talking over each other. But when it's more people added, it's just too overwhelming for all of us.
Yeah,
Right?
I never know when I should say something or not, or and then you feel like when you start to say something, and because see a lot of times too with me is like I'll forget what the fuck I was going to say, waiting for somebody else to finish saying what they're saying, and
Yes. And
and
then
then
you're
when
like,
it's my
shit.
and then when it's my turn to talk, I lost it. It's gone now.
And then it's
I don't have nothing
frustrating because
anymore.
you're like, fuck,
Yeah.
what do I want to
Yep.
say? What, right?
But it's also just like it's almost like disorienting to me
Yes.
too, like some of the noises and just like trying to decipher the different conversations all together that are going on in the same fucking room. Like that shit I never understand. It's like how the fuck did this happen? How are there two conversations running simultaneously over each other? I can't do that. I
It's
can't
very
tell one of
difficult.
yeah. Right, to pause. And then I notice on certain stream platforms they have this thing where like when the voice triggers it, it'll put like a border up around your view window, like green or red or whatever. It'll like light it up. So that means you're talking and it lights up so everybody knows. And then when you stop talking, it goes off. So it's a visual as well as a audio signal basically.
Yes.
I noticed it on what was her name? Tara Lee. Tara Lee uses that with her chat because she found she was having that problem too.
Tara Lee had that problem. I don't know Tara Lee.
She has a huge chat. Yes, you do. You've been in there.
Have I?
I seen you in there. I could have sworn I seen you in there. Yeah, she got a
Is
huge
it Tara
channel.
Lee? Is that her name?
Tara Lee. Yeah, Tara Lee. Yeah.
I don't remember her.
She's got a cannabis channel. It's a big cannabis channel. I want to say out of Michigan. She's a blonde lady. She grows. I could have sworn I saw you over there.
Weird. I don't remember.
Shirley, I think Shirley goes more places than she remembers.
I
That's
don't remember it though. I
all right.
probably will. How do I get rid of that? Okay, there we go. All right, there we go.
Right. He says Neil says he uses text to speech for chat, so he's trying to listen to the people on the stream and listen to the chat at the same time. So yeah, I get
Oh,
it.
that's
So
hard.
so yeah, so I imagine that's almost like exercise at that though. Like after a while you get better at it. Like I don't know. For me it's maddening. It causes headaches. It just causes me anxiety, and if I don't get out of that fast enough, I will get headaches and all kinds of other shit from it. Mostly headaches.
Yes. Because it's too many conversations going on at once. The only panel if there is a topic and not a crowd. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Lady, I love ladies. I can hear her voice. I can hear her voice saying that. People give me headaches.
Yeah,
I can hear it. I can hear it right now.
totally. When in doubt, shake your booty. Yep. When in doubt, shake your
Yep.
booty.
Yeah, shake that booty. Fuck it. That's what I'm
Shake
saying. You
that
know what?
booty.
Who was it? I saw somebody's quote the morning one morning like recently. I don't remember who it was, so I'm not gonna try to say who it was, but it was something like this. It was like a video clip. It was a video clip of someone standing like on this like cliff edge, looking down at some water and shit. And it said something like none of us gets out of this life alive. So fuck it. Yeah.
Fucking ride it or die.
Yeah. It's like fuck it. Ain't nobody getting out alive, so fuck it.
Yep.
Yep.
Might as well go hard.
Yep.
I want to get what I want.
Yep.
And I'm not going to do it just by sitting here looking pretty. No offense to Mr. No Flies looking pretty comment. But you can try to look pretty all you want with this kind of a mug. It's not going to fucking work for you. You've got to move your body. Right? You've got to move. You've got to step yourself out of your comfort zone. You've got to do things you've never done before. It's fun.
Right.
It's interesting to try.
Oh.
I know that some things we do, we mightn't succeed at, but we gotta fucking try. Or we might as well just let a machine run our lives for us. Pretty much. Any stream assholes on a panel will be funny. Okay. Asshole's funny
Oh
guy.
yeah. Who said that one?
Oh,
Okie. Thanks, bud. I don't know. Like, I don't know. It says you run a meditation. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I have healed tremendously since I have met Miss
I've
Lady.
I've been trying to stay a lot more off the camera these days is what it's really all about. Like I really have been trying to stay off the camera more. I use my Instagram more because I have more control over who sees what I put on Instagram rather than over here on YouTube. Even when I come up on other people's shit, I have no really control over who sees what while I'm up here. You see what I'm saying? And I'm just tired of dealing with certain people and their behaviors. That's it. That's the only reason. Like, I'm just tired of dealing with it right now. I got other shit to deal with. It's unfortunate that people push you to that kind of shit, and that people like to piss in each other's cornflakes or so to speak, like that to each other. But it is true. It's what we do to each other, and right now I've been dealing with that. Yep.
But this is it. I'm not gonna sit here and tell someone what not to say or what not to do. I'm just gonna shut them down and say not on my stream. You can say it and have your opinion somewhere else. I don't need it. I don't want it in my place. I don't need it in my house. I don't need it in my channel.
No, I know. That's how I went about my channel too. For like I said, for the most part, but like I said, even on YouTube though, if you don't wish certain people to see what or to feed them any information, because everything they use, they're trying to use it somehow against you.
Right.
These people are mean. They're just being mean, basically. They're trying to dampen my spirits, which I am
But
working
that's
hard
it.
to not.
You're
Yeah,
not gonna let them take your fucking piece, or you're gonna try anyway.
yeah. So, but
Hey,
what
what's up?
all I'm saying is it makes me uncomfortable that I can't even know if they're watching or not. Like all they tell you on this shit is numbers. They don't tell you nobody who's watching you. They just tell you how many.
Right. But then again, it's up to us to call out who's here, people. Let's get it like you does on Instagram. You does in attendance.
Surely
You can
there's
do that
people.
here.
Surely, I don't know how aware you are of this, but there's people that come into your um whenever you do your stream just to record it, the whole fucking thing, because if that way, in case they miss something, they can watch it again later, whether you put it up again or not.
Yes, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That is
Now,
crazy.
now, now, I would like to believe that once in a while it's because they just don't want to take the chance that you're going to make something private and they're a fan and they didn't want to miss the fucking content. But
Sick and
I'm
crazy,
not exactly that naive.
but still sick and crazy.
Yeah.
It's a rough mind state of mind to be in, and I feel that uh, somehow, some way, it has to get better for them.
Yeah.
I
I
hope
feel
it
bad
gets
for
better
him.
for them. I
I
hope it
feel
gets better
bad.
for them.
I feel bad for him for being that bored and
Don't
not
ever
putting
want to be that bored
and not being able to put that
to record
energy.
people and to say, "Oh, you said this or you said
Just
that,"
what a
or to.
fucking
I,
waste
I
of
hate the
energy. That's all I'm saying.
my
It's a
my
waste
friend
of
does
fucking.
the copy and paste your messages, telling me what's going on, and it's almost like, oh my god, I've seen that kind of behavior before, but it's like, what the fuck?
What screenshots and stuff.
Screenshot a screen. Oh, you said this, and I'm like, no, and they'll be like, here you go, this is you, and I'm like, okay, well, fuck, I
Yeah,
was stoned,
nonsense. All nonsense.
right? Like,
Instigating argument.
it's a childish behavior, and I can't. I've been through too many things in my life to deal with anyone that's gonna come anywhere near my peace. If you're gonna come and try and take my peace, I'm gonna bite you.
I don't know
I'm
how
gonna
to.
fucking bite you hard. And if
I know
biting
what
you
that.
don't get you away from me,
Surely,
I'm gonna find a way to get you away from me.
Oki
Right?
said that. Oki said to collect IP addresses, but I don't know how to do that, especially not from my fucking cell phone.
I
I'm
have
really,
one
re-
IP
I'm
address on
really,
my
I'm
computer.
really, I'm really, really new to everything internet. Like I'm surprised at the things that I can do, but I don't understand a lot of what I still can do. Like I don't know how to do a lot of things still, or that I even can. Like I know what a IP address is. I don't know how to look it up. I don't know how to any of that. Um,
I know how to do a lot of things. I know how to do a lot of things. Like I said, I not gonna say what I knows how to do, but if I was to happen to need an IP address, I would have it. And the IP address
yeah.
gives me your location. And not to the house next door, but to your actual location. And if you're sitting there sitting in your traveling van and you don't have an IP address, you've got a cell phone that you're monitoring that's pointing off a signal. That location sitting in your van can be traced. Don't
I
care what
know.
you got or who you got to
You
fucking cover
don't
it up.
you don't have to
Take it away.
explain that to me. That's how your navigation works on the fucking phone. It always knows right where the fuck you are. Plus or minus like 10 feet.
As simply as changing your privacy settings on your computer to not let people know your information, or keeping them left on to show them all what the fuck you got. It's up to
I know.
you.
that IP address is also how like if you want to block somebody that they can't just create a new fucking account because it's their new accounts are
Is
all linked to that one IP,
IP address,
right?
yes.
Right. See,
But
I
you're getting
understand.
into a deeper software than our other than our World Wide Web. You're needing other software for this. You can't just go in and type in what's this guy's IP address. You need to find
Right.
it. It's as simple as getting the back of the code on the photograph that's sent to you, and it's a digital code. And it's a matter of finding the digital code and dropping it down, and it'll show the IP address under the code. It has to. Everything you do has a way of tracing back to you,
I know.
especially online.
You can't look look at all the updates your phone does. You
Yes.
know, it just every time some shit updates and then
Yep.
you have to like or even like every so often some shit's like you got to re-agree to their terms and shit. Nobody's rereading that shit. They're just all clicking on it and you're agreeing to let them use whatever the fuck they want, however the fuck they want. And you told them it's okay. You did. Computers, laptops, television.
Yeah. It is all a matter of
Yeah,
fucking
nobody's paid the
bullshit.
rats.
Right? People are paid to
Yeah.
rat. It happened here
They all,
recently.
the cops always been
It
paying
happened here
rats. That's what they do.
recently.
They're called fucking informants. Yep.
And it was an actual very well high up individual in a place. And they were paid
Mm-hmm.
informants. And everyone was like, yeah, yeah. You don't know who your fucking best friend is. You don't know who your best friend is, people. Because they the people that'll be like, oh, remember him? Yeah.
Right. Okie says what?
Like I said, when people are talking about other people, it's because they don't want to be looked at themselves. People like
So
that.
some of y'all are in their chats.
Yep.
What? In what chats? All the fucking internet
But
stalkers?
this is
That's
it.
what I'm saying. I see people all the time in
I need
chats
to
of
set
places
myself less
that
to these people.
are just known fucking instigators and fucking, you know, they're just known instigators and
I don't want
fucking
that in my life. I don't need the drama in my life. I'm going through enough drama in my own life. I'm going through enough turmoil. I got my mother crucifying me saying, how come I can't sleep in one night? It could be her last Christmas. I don't understand what you don't get, ma. It could be your last Christmas. Well, I'm coming in for a few hours Christmas Eve for your birthday, and then I'm going home, and I'll be back Christmas for dinner with you and open a few presents. Okay? No, no, it's not enough. Decide, she said. So if I decides again every day till now, till Christmas, to not sleep in there, do I get not invited to Christmas dinner? Or is it not her birthday and I don't come in and celebrate it? Because it's her choice. I've chosen not to sleep in there. And that's my choice. I have to stand up for myself. They all ban me. I don't support fuckery. I don't support fuckery in the least. Okay. Uh,
I think I think being in the chat is supporting it though. Is
is
what
it
I'm
though?
saying. That yeah, it is. I mean, the reason they're there is because they get attention. The reason they do all the fucked up shit they do is they get the attention. They
Yes.
get the
Like
attention.
I was surprised because I didn't realize it, but I've unsubbed people this week. People that I care about. But I had to because it was wrong. When people do wrong things, it makes me very mad.
Well, here's another thing too,
You
though,
have a
Shirley.
choice, Mass.
It's fucking maddening because sometimes, and this is something I've seen, sometimes the decent people stoop to that level for a bit just because they've been going through some shit and they stoop to that level for a little bit, but it's really not them. It's just their reaction. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it makes it hard to know who's who when everybody fucking stoops to the level. You know what I mean? You can't stoop to the level if you're better than that, because then everybody wonders, are you really better than that or not?
Right?
You know, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
but I could see it. I could see it, and I've seen it happen where, you know, people made retaliation stuffs and comments and whatever, and you know, it's just not really their personality to do that. They
But
didn't
this
do a
is
good
it. I
they
found
didn't do a
myself
they didn't
changing
do a
for
good job
them.
at it or any of that. You know, they didn't even do a good job at their retaliation because it's just not who they are. You know what I mean? But you know, they stooped to that level, and it's just that's what's common. That's what's common. Like, people are really reactive, and they want to do whatever was done to them but better to someone else.
Yes.
You know, they want to make you feel that but more. They're like,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, you gonna hurt my feelings? Well, fuck you. I'm gonna hurt your feelings now." You know, what the hell does that get anybody?
Hey, bye. I made that mistake, and I'm trying to learn from it. And it's hard to make that mistake and own up to it because I thought I was just reacting and I was just trying to make myself feel better, and it didn't. It only made me feel worse. It made them feel worse, and it was wrong. But I'm learning. I'm learning it's not okay to fight back in anger.
Nah, not if you really want it to stop.
Oh
That
my.
that's the difference. If you really want it to stop, you can't be a part of it. You have to be you have to want it to stop, and then you will stop yourself. You won't be a part of it. You won't egg it on. You won't feel it anymore.
Exactly. I have to go to work, people.
You going to what?
I gotta bring
Oh,
the glitter bombs. The glitter
you drop
bombs.
you drop it glitter bizoms. Yeah. In case y'all don't know, tell her where you going,
I'm
Shirley.
going
Tell
to
everybody where
Brain
you
Jerk
going.
Entertainment,
Yeah.
people. I'll
Yeah.
see you all at Brain Jerk Entertainment. Don't be jelly. Don't be jelly.
10 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. so on, and 8 a.m. and at 7 a.m. on the West Coast. That's how it goes.
That's it, people.
Yeah. I'll be right over there, Shirley. I'll be there, but I'm still driving, so I'm not texting. I'm not texting while I'm over. You know, I'm driving. So
Sounds good. Have a blessed day, everyone. I'll see you over at Brain Jerk if you're coming. Thank you for the support, guys. Much love.
all right, Shirley.
See ya.